Hi Sagittarius, welcome. Thanks so much for joining me on the Fool's Journey Tarot. This is a general love reading for the sign of Sagittarius for this upcoming week in July. Today is Sunday, July 12th, 2020. This is a general reading, and that means it can apply to just about anything in your life, relationships or otherwise. Be flexible with the energy. Don't be concerned about the gender of the cards. You can mix and match the roles within the reading. You may feel like I'm reading for you. You might feel like you're cross-watching for somebody that you're dealing with. I hope that by the time you finish watching this, you not only enjoyed it, but I hope that you feel like you got something beneficial and helpful to you, as that is my intention, Sagittarius, okay? So we're going to get started here after a couple more shuffles. If you do want more specific information regarding my readings, my channel, and my videos, please check out the description box below. Okay, Sagittarius, let's see what's up for you guys. Here we go. We're going to start off with the Magician in reverse, paired with the Queen of Cups in reverse. Six of Pentacles in reverse. The Hierophant in reverse. The Lovers. The Devil in reverse. The High Priestess in reverse. And we have the King of Cups in reverse. So we have the Queen and the King of Cups, both in reverse on the table. The only card that's in the upright position is the Lovers card. So this is definitely a significant relationship. It could be an intimate or romantic relationship that we're looking at here with the King and Queen of Cups. But there's definitely an issue here. This is a love story in trouble, it looks like. So I'm getting a few different things, but the storyline's kind of going in some different directions. So I want to get some more cards out here before I look too much into this. Let's see what else we get for you, Sagittarius. We have Temperance. The Nine of Cups in reverse. Six of Pentacles again, this time in the upright position, clarifying the Six of Pentacles in reverse. The Empress. The Two of Cups, clarifying the Lovers. Death in reverse. Four of Pentacles in reverse. And then we have the Six of Wands, clarifying the King. We have some interesting card combinations on the table, and still the message is a little fuzzy for me. So this is a two-person reading so far. Queen of Cups, King of Cups. I feel like something needs to be brought into alignment, or something needs to be balanced out. This does feel like it's a very significant relationship. It does feel like it's an intimate or romantic connection. But it could be that there is something that needs to be worked through or worked on within this relationship, something that needs to be corrected, balanced, a course correction. This is a strange set of cards. Whatever this connection is between this king and this queen, it feels very significant, but there's something very wrong within this connection. I don't even want to start digging into the story yet till I get a third round of cards out. I'm even reluctant to kind of describe the people in this reading, this King of Cups, Queen of Cups. They're both in reverse, so they're both dealing with some shadow energy. But I can't quite tell. I can't quite tell what's going on. It feels like there might be a disconnect between these two. It could be an emotional disconnect, even though this is a very significant, intimate relationship. There is some kind of disconnect. This could be something as simple as distance. This could be, this could mean that these two have actually not made a connection yet. This could be a spiritual connection that hasn't happened yet. Things don't feel quite right to me. Let's get some more cards on the table and see what else is going on, Sagittarius. It looks interesting, even though I can't figure out what's going on. It does look interesting. So I'm intrigued. We'll find out more together. So we have the Two of Swords. And the Wheel of Fortune. The Devil in reverse again. Temperance in reverse this time. The Page of Wands in reverse, clarifying the Lovers. Ten of Pentacles. Death again, lots of repeats, Sagittarius. This feels like it should be one of those messages that's slapping me in the face, but it's not yet. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, clarifying the King of Cups. Okay, so what I have right now, we're going to go with this theme of, this is definitely a significant connection. It feels like it could be romantic or intimate between this King of Cups, Queen of Cups, but it feels like there's a disconnect right now, or something's not right within the connection, or it could be that this is a divine connection that hasn't been established yet because things aren't balanced, or things aren't quite right, or the timing's off. It feels to me like this is a connection. This could be like a spiritual connection or a soulmate type connection. Just go with me on this, okay, Sagittarius? So we're going to get a little woo-woo, okay? Just be ready. This feels like this could be a divine connection that's on hold right now because things aren't quite right. The universe is waiting for these energies to get things right in their own lives before they come together. Okay, so that's what I have so far. If you are resonating with this reading and you believe in that whole concept of divine connections, soulmate energy, that kind of thing, you could potentially have somebody on your mind, whether you're this Queen of Cups or King of Cups, that you know that you're meant to be with, that you know could be a potential soulmate for you in an intimate and romantic sense. This does feel that way for sure. And I haven't been getting these types of readings in a while, Sagittarius, so this is interesting. It feels like, it's almost like there is this waiting period because both parties have to work through some things before they come together. If they come together before the timing is right, it'll mess shit up. These two would come together and it might feel like a strong connection, but then if the two energies aren't ready for each other, it's going to throw things off and it could mess up the connection altogether. So the timing has to be right and the people involved have to be ready for this relationship. So this does feel like something that hasn't been established yet. Let's get some more cards out here and see what else we get, Sagittarius. We have the Hangman in reverse. The Two of Cups again. The Empress again. Oh my gosh. In the same set of cards with the Empress. I'm going to be interested to see if we get the Emperor out here. There's the Queen of Cups again. Nine of Swords in reverse. The King of Pentacles. Five of Cups. Okay. With the Empress coming out here twice, here's what I'm getting. So, and I feel like I'm reading for this Queen of Cups. So, I'm gonna say this again. I know I say it a lot, but regardless of your gender, male or female, you can embody either one of these energies. Could very well be that a male individual is represented by the Queen of Cups, and a female is represented by a King of Cups. Could be both female, both male. It just doesn't matter. It's the energy of the cards. But I feel like this Queen of Cups is ready for the relationship. But she can't move in. She can't establish this connection yet because the King of Cups is not. The King of Cups is not ready. She's also embodying this Empress energy. You know, the Empress energy is somebody who is all that and a bag of chips. She is all the queens and ones. She's been around the block a few times. She's wise. She's ready for the world. She is a very empowering individual. She's very nurturing. She's very loving. She's very with it, very intelligent, intuitive, mature. This is somebody who's got it all together. But she is, her counterpart or her partner, potential partner, is not quite there yet. So she might feel ready, and she might be even a little bit anxious or frustrated with the fact that this just hasn't transpired yet. She might even be feeling a little bit all up in her emotions. Maybe she's feeling bad, or she's feeling like, oh, it's never going to happen. My Prince Charming is never going to come around. That kind of thing. But I think what the cards are indicating, Sagittarius, again, this is a very woo-woo reading. For those of you out there who are into the woo-woo, this is a woo-woo, okay? For those of you out there, the Queen of Cups, I'm talking to the Queen of Cups, your King of Cups is not ready for this relationship. He's not ready for you. I know that you want it. I know that you're looking forward to this. It's probably on your mind a lot. But the bad news is it's just not ripe for the taking yet. It's going to happen, however. It's in the cards. The universe says so. So this could very well be a message to encourage the Queen of Cups to just be patient. Hang in there. This King of Cups is coming around, but he's got some stuff to deal with. And I can't tell, based on what I'm looking at in this King of Cups cards, what that is just yet. It could have to do with some more practical things in life. It could have to do with a job situation, financial situation, family matters, responsibilities. It could have anything to do with those kind of things. It feels like it's something tangible, something 3D that he's working through right now. And until he works through those things, he cannot come together with his Empress, Queen of Cups. If he were to jump the gun and move in on this relationship unprepared for this, it's not going to be what this Queen wants. She might think at first, oh good, he's come around, we're going to make this connection finally. But if he's not ready for it, if he's not ready for an Empress energy, Sagittarius, it's not going to work out. So you've got to be patient with this King of Cups. The universe has plans for the two of you. And I think this could be a message from the universe saying, hang in there, Queen of Cups, Sagittarius, if this is you. Hang in there. It's happening. This transformation is still ongoing, and you've got to be patient. You've got to deal with this 3D crap first. And I say crap just because it feels like it could potentially be a mishmash of different things related to what's going on in this king's life. 3D stuff, you know, work related, family related, could be anything, could be all of the above. Which means I'm not sure if the time frame of when this connection is going to happen is clear. But if you lose your patience and you lose your confidence regarding this connection, it could prolong things even further for this king. So just be careful about that, Sagittarius, if you're this Queen of Cups. Okay, so let's get this last round out and see what else we get for you. I'm not sure how many details I'm going to get from these cards because this actually feels like a very general message. I mean, certainly there's plenty of people out there waiting for the one to show up at their doorstep, right? So there probably will be plenty of people who say, oh yeah, this reading's for me, and that could be the case, but there's all kinds of different things going on in our lives, details and specifics that I'm probably not going to get in the cards today. So we have the Two of Swords again in your underlying energy. So right now, honestly, I just want to show this to you. We have the Page of Pentacles as well in reverse. The universe is indicating that at this point in time, this connection is blocked from occurring. The universe is doing what it needs to do, and you need to do what you need to do, which is continue to be your Empress self, Sagittarius. Keep doing what you're doing because you're doing exactly what you need to, but the universe wants you to know that this relationship is blocked from happening just yet because things are not quite right on both sides. And things have to be made right and balanced on both sides in order for this to occur. So don't give up hope. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Four of Pentacles again, this time in the upright position. There's the King of Cups. I'll show you these cards in a minute. Four of Swords. Queen of Pentacles out here with the King of Pentacles. And then we have the King of Wands in reverse. Okay, so Sagittarius, the universe is saying this is coming, this is on its way. Look at those cards. I mean, that's a romantic, intimate connection if I ever saw one, but it also feels very divine. It also feels very spiritual and extremely significant. I just don't feel like it's happened yet, and I feel like it's because the timing's just not right. And I think that the Spirit's telling you, you've got to be patient. I know this doesn't feel like good news to you. I know that it feels, and maybe you feel like you've heard this over and over. Oh, the timing's not right. You know, this is a divine spiritual connection, and it's got to be just perfect. When it's ready to happen, it'll happen. And this isn't one of those situations where you should be hanging on and waiting for this person. Okay, obviously, you need to carry on with your life and do what you need to do and do what makes you happy and continue to be the Empress that you are, Sagittarius, because this is coming, but it's just not ripe for the taking yet. I feel like it's almost like it may feel like the more that time passes, the more ready this Queen or Empress energy becomes, and the less ready this King feels. Like for every 2 steps forward you're taking, this King is only taking 1 step forward. And you don't want to hold back what you're doing and how your life is moving along because this person is having a hard time catching up. I think that Spirit wants you to know that you need to keep moving forward the way that you feel like you should in your own life. Do what makes you feel good. Don't wait for this person. This person's going to take care of business. This King is going to take care of business, and it will work out. But the timing is just, I mean, you know, that's how life is. I feel like this king could potentially be dealing with external energies. Again, this feels very 3D to me. It feels like he could potentially be helping other people through things, unable to take steps forward in his own life because he is responsible for or caring for, providing, or protecting other people. And I think that he knows, I think he has an understanding too that this is holding him back a little bit, and that he might feel like he might feel like he's losing his opportunity, he's losing his chance to connect with his partner, his divine counterpart, if you will. I'm going to go ahead and call it that, Sagittarius. I know some of you out there are going, okay, whatever, divine counterpart, whatever you... But that's what it feels like to me. And I don't normally do these kind of readings. I try to keep them very realistic. I mean, it's not like I'm forcing myself to give you a specific story. This is what this feels like to me. So I'm not trying to make shit up, and I'm not trying to be woo-woo on purpose, and I'm not trying to dissuade people from watching this reading if they don't feel like it's something that resonates for them. I'm just telling you what I see in the cards. But again, I feel like Spirit is actually giving you a very specific and simple message, and that is, Sagittarius, if you're this queen, all systems go for the queen, and you got to be patient. Don't sit back and wait around and keep yourself from moving forward and feel like you're hanging out, wasting your time because you're waiting on somebody, because that's not what should be happening here. You don't want to start moving backwards. Even if it feels like you're taking two steps forward for every one step forward this king makes, which technically would put him way behind you in the area of being ready for this connection. You've got to ignore that piece of it. Okay, so Sagittarius, I'm going to take this card. This is the 8 of Earth, and it came out in reverse. And we're going to read this, and then we're going to wrap it up. Eight of Earth would be the 8 of Pentacles. I'm interested to see what this card says, because a lot of times I'll pull one of these cards and it'll be like, oh, okay, this makes perfect sense for this card to come out. So I'm not feeling that with this card. But we'll see what it says and see how it applies. It's a potential blockage if it's in reverse. This is just about a third of a page. Do you find yourself looking at life through jaded, cynical eyes? Are you currently blind to the wealth and abundance you already have in your life? If so, the 8 of Earth cautions you against those negative thoughts and a failure to appreciate the wealth in your life. It asks you, if you do not see the value of or appreciate what you have in the present, how will things be different in the future? If you are only after financial reward or status, you may discover the truth in the old saying, money does not buy happiness. While it is true that money can sometimes bring more freedom and security, embracing a lack mentality will keep you focused on what you do not have instead of what you do. Do you want to be rich, or do you want to be wealthy? Take a look around you. You might discover that you already possess priceless treasures that, if lost, can never be replaced. So honestly, what I'm thinking with this card coming out is this appreciation, or this need for this appreciation for what you have, what you've accomplished, where you are in life. Appreciate the abundance you've created for yourself. Because if you don't, then how can you appreciate what you will eventually have in your future? So I think that this king is working through some things. I think he needs some time. And by the way, if you're this King of Pentacles, or you are resonating with this reading and you feel like you're the king, don't feel like, oh my God, I'm so far behind, I've got to catch up. My divine counterpart is waiting for me, and I'm taking so long to get this shit figured out, and I just can't let go of my responsibilities. I can't make any moves yet because I've got this responsibility and I've got to take care of this first, and blah, 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 blah. Don't, stress yourself out about this. The universe has a strange way of making things work out the way they're meant to work out. I think that this reading, more than anything else, is confirmation that everything is just fine. Everything is going as planned. Live your life the way you're meant to live your life. This could mean that, you know, maybe tomorrow things are all worked out and you two find each other and you're walking down your path together and happy and living an abundant, fabulous life together. But it could also mean maybe, I hate to say this, but I'm going to say it, maybe 10 or 20 years down the road. I mean, you know, time, it's not about time, right? It's about this person exists. They are going to be in your life. But in the meantime, continue to live your life and be who you are, embrace what you've created, and appreciate your abundance that you've created for yourself, because that's ultimately what's going to bring you two together. Okay, Sagittarius, that's what I've got for you. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I did. I thought it was a fun reading. Thank you so much for joining me. If it did resonate, please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment if you want to, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Sagittarius.